Detailed analysis of Indian stock markets, January 27, 2026. As of 8:09 a.m. IST on Tuesday, January 27, 2026, Indian equity markets are yet to open. Regular trading begins at 9:15 a.m. IST. This analysis covers the previous session's close, Friday, January 23rd, as January 26th was a Republic Day holiday, pre-market indicators, sectoral trends, institutional activity, global influences, key events, technical levels, stocks in focus, and an outlook for the week ahead. The market has been in correction mode through January, down roughly 4% month to date amid FII selling and global uncertainties, but fresh catalysts today could drive a rebound attempt. Previous session recap, January 23rd close. Nifty 50 closed at 25,048.65, down 241.25 points, negative 0.95%. BSE Sensex closed at 81,537.70, down 769.67 points, negative 0.94%. Market breadth, weak. NSE advanced decline ratio around 0.38, 874 advances versus 2,296 declines. Mid-cap and small-cap indices fell harder. Nifty Mid-Cap 100, negative 1.80%, Nifty Small-Cap 100, negative 1.95%. Broader market. Broader selling hit most sectors, with heavy losses in Adani Group stocks. Adani Enterprises, negative 10.76%, Adani Ports, negative 7.02%, dragging indices lower. Some defensives like IT and select pharma showed relative resilience. This session capped a volatile week, with Nifty down 2.5% weekly and forming a bearish candle on charts, reflecting distribution and momentum weakness. Pre-market cues, January 27th. Gift Nifty, trading around 25,111 to 25,195, up 21 to 105 points, plus 0.09% to plus 0.42%, signaling a firm to positive opening. Asian markets, mixed positive, Nikkei 225 plus 0.25%, Hang Seng plus 1.07%. U.S. futures, Dow Jones futures slightly lower, negative 0.12%. Commodities and currency, gold holding above $5,000 per ounce amid debasement trade, crude steady. INR over USD not freshly quoted but volatile recently. Sentiment drivers. Optimism around India-EU FTA announcement expected today, offsetting lingering Fed caution and F&O weekly expiry pressure. Sectoral performance based on January 23rd close. Broad-based selling hit most sectors, with capital-intensive and cyclical areas underperforming. Key highlights. Banking and financials, Nifty Bank, negative 1.23%, Nifty Financial Services, negative 1.21%, dragged by broader risk-off. Auto, negative 1.13% to negative 1.29%. IT, relatively resilient. Nifty IT, negative 0.17%. Some sources show minor gain, plus 0.45% in pockets. FMCG and consumer, mild declines, negative 0.61% to negative 0.72%. Mid-small caps, sharp corrections, negative 1.56% to negative 2.19%. Metals, capital goods, media, heavier losses, negative 0.89% to 2.59%. Overall, defensives, FMCG, IT, outperformed cyclicals amid uncertainty. January has seen mid-small caps correct more sharply than large caps, typical of risk-off phases. Institutional activity, FII/DII flows. January 2026 trend, FII's net sellers, outflows Rs 30,000 crore month to date, reflecting global risk aversion and profit booking after 2025 rally. DIIs, mutual funds insurers, countered with steady buying via SIP inflows. Latest, January 23rd, FII net sellers Rs 4,113 crore, DII net buyers Rs 4,102 to 16,626 crore cash segment. DII support has cushioned declines, but sustained FII outflows remain a drag. Watch for any reversal if FTA optimism sustains. Global cues and macro context. Global markets mixed positive. Asian gains, U.S. futures soft. Key influences. Fed policy expectations weighing, potential caution after recent data. Gold strength as safe haven. Davos discussions on AI, trade, and India's pitch. Trump-era tariffs hints eased somewhat, boosting FTA sentiment. India's macro remains solid. Economists expect FY27 fiscal deficit at 4.2%, debt to GDP at 55.2%, with consolidation on track. Key event, India-EU Free Trade Agreement. Major positive trigger today. India and EU have concluded negotiations on a landmark EU FTA set to announce January 27th. This covers trade liberalization, defense, worker mobility, telecom, finance access, and sends an anti-protectionism signal amid U.S. tariff concerns. Expected to boost exports, attract investment, and benefit sectors like IT, pharma, auto, textiles. Could spark short-term rally in export-oriented stocks and large caps. Technical outlook. Nifty broke below long-term 200 DMA in recent sessions, signaling weakness. Bearish weekly candle, momentum indicators soft. Support 24,900 to 25,000 critical. Break could target 24,600 to 24,500. Resistance 25,200 to 25,500. Outlook range bound near term with budget week February 1st onward volatility. Positive open possible, but conviction needed above 25,200 for upside. Bank Nifty similar, watch for 58,280 support. Stocks in focus today. Q3 results updates. Axis Bank, IndusInd Bank, BPCL, JSW Steel, Ultratech Cement. Others, PVR Inox, Hindustan Copper, Torrent Pharma, Stake or News, Zydus Life Sciences, USDA, Ware Renewable, Kotak Mahindra, Shyam Metallics, JSW Energy. Longer-term picks. Analysts highlight emphasis Indigo for 10 to 30% potential in 2026. Overall outlook for January 27th and near term. Expect a positive to firm open driven by Gift Nifty strength and India-EU FTA news, potentially sparking a relief rally in large caps and export plays. However, F&O expiry, ongoing FII selling, and January correction backdrop suggests limited upside unless volumes and breadth improve. Volatility likely high, watch 25,000 to 25,200 range on Nifty. If FTA details exceed expectations, could extend gains, otherwise revert to consolidation or mild downside bias. Longer term, correction may set the stage for a multi-year bull if upcoming budget boosts infra or consumption. Earnings growth remains key anchor. Stay cautious on mid-small caps, favor defensives and quality large caps. This is a comprehensive data-driven snapshot. Markets move fast, so monitor live updates post-opening. Trade responsibly.